Hey, this is Ken.
And Wrenn.
We're here to talk to you about salt flats. So specifically,
The rules and stuff that you should bring for your first time at the salt.
yeah, so first time coming to the salt. Now, we figured there's two classes. One is as a spectator, which we hope you come as a spectator before you come out as a driver participant. So we're going to assume that you've been out there before you come and decide you're going to drive. But we're still going to add some stuff because we've learned a lot the last year as we've been doing this. And I think
The last 2 years.
that's 2 years, actually last 3 years. When we were running the club car, we learned a lot. So Wrenn and I ran the USFRA club car. It's 896. It's a yellow car. So we
And
are
it blew up at
Testington.
the first event of the year.
Yeah, first
I was
event.
the first one to roll.
Wrenn did roll, but it was in his chair.
Ability chair.
So, what you should bring. Okay, so we made a list for the spectators. One of the things you should bring is a chair. Now, you don't have to bring a fancy chair like ours, just a regular chair, because there's not really any seating out there. Okay? And you have the opportunity to go sit in the pits, you could have the opportunity to go sit and watch, and you could have the opportunity to sit
Like
on
in the middle of the course. Well, not in the middle of the course, but like on the side.
on the side of the course. A lot of people set up, or you could go sit down at the start-finish line. The other thing that goes along with the chair, I would say, is shade, right? So shade, an umbrella, a pop-up, whatever you're going to bring. Also, we like a hat, so show them our hats.
So this is a big hat.
That's our big hat. We call them our mowing hat because we use them for mowing. On there is actually our pit pass for this year for Speed Week. And all the guys wear them on there. I don't know why. They'll put them on their hat. It's a hat thing. So a hat for sure. Sunscreen and sunglasses. The salt is super bright and it reflects in your eyes. And so your eyes...
It's gotten way more white within the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, it's got whiter. It's actually getting a little bit better. And it used to be even worse. My wife said you need to bring some lip balm with sunscreen. So those are sunscreen, sunglasses. Okay, water, snacks, a cooler with ice. That's just regular, just survival stuff you're going to need out there. If you're driving from Salt Lake, you need to get fuel. There's only fuel really in Salt Lake, and then you go to Dell, and it's a tiny little gas station. They do sell gas, but then your next gas is Speedway, which is a long ways, and it's an Indian place, which is kind of gross, so my wife won't go in there. She also said hand sanitizer. I don't know about that one. Anyway, okay, and then we decided you probably want to bring a radio. Now, radio, we have a Ryobi. We've got all our stuff is Ryobi. Not
Our
sponsored.
trailer.
We're not sponsored Ryobi, but if you want to sponsor us, give us a reach out. We got lots of Ryobi stuff. Our trailer runs on Ryobi. Pretty
Our
much
shop runs
our
on
tools
Ryobi.
are Ryobi. We have the Ryobi fans that we take. Oh, grab that fan over there. That's something you should be on the list. If you have the means and the fundage, one of these babies right here with some ice water in a bucket, show them what we got here. This baby right here has saved many a life. It's a swamp cooler from Ryobi, which is really cool, okay? So again, that's if you're a participant, or not a participant, but a spectator. Now, if you are going as a participant, you still need to bring all of that stuff. And then you should really plan on everything. You need to bring everything you might need for your vehicle.
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right. So, but there are some things specifically that you will have to worry about. Depending on if you're riding a motorcycle or a car, you're going to need the right gear. A motorcycle, you have to have leathers. They have to be a full suit or a full zip around. It's all in the rule book. So that's probably the number one thing as a participant you should get is one of the rule books for the year. So this is the 2026 rule book. We've built 2 cars now, or 2 motorcycles using that book. So it's pretty worn, but it's been good use.
I should really read that book so I know what to do with the sticker box.
Yeah, you should. Okay, so rule book is key. Also, as a participant, you will end up having to get, if your vehicle's a new vehicle, a logbook, and you have to get that from the SCTA We do sell them out there. The USFRA does sell them, so you can get them. You'll also, if you're a new driver, you have to get a driver's logbook, okay? So those are two things you'll have to have as a participant. They sell that stuff at Speed Week. I'm sure they sell it at USFRA. I honestly don't know, but I'm pretty sure they do. So, those are the things you're going to need. Also, as a participant, there's a couple things that are, maybe you don't know, but it's in the book somewhere. You do need a CB, okay? Trucker CB, because all your push cars and everything, you have to have somebody who has the CB so they can talk to the tower, so you can get permission to go onto the road and pick up your car or pick up your motorcycle.
If they crash.
If they crash or break down, they don't have to crash.
But it's also for that you can find out the speed.
Yeah, and you can hear the speed. They'll announce the speed. They also do that on the radio, but it's not as consistent. The other thing you're going to need is a fire extinguisher. This is a water fire extinguisher, but it was the closest one we had. But you need to have a fire extinguisher. So you have to have a fire extinguisher, CB, the correct gear, and a radio. Is there anything else you can think of?
If your car's going to go over 200, you're going to need a parachute.
Yeah, so that's all in the rule book too. So anything like rule related, like on our motorcycles that we've been building, like we had to go through and find a bunch of like little rules, like, and we're going to talk about that another time, but yeah. Okay.
You were scared to go through tech with the Royal Enfield because you were scared that one thing would be wrong, right?
Yeah, I was scared that something would be wrong. So anyway, that's our introduction. As a rookie, if you know of anything else somebody should bring, put it in the comments, I guess. Like and subscribe.